A 3-year-old Russian girl, Karina Chikitova, who survived for 11 days in Siberian taiga forest by drinking from a creek and eating berries while being protected by her dog, which went to get help after 9 days and returned with rescuers. One simple suggestion: instead of giving roads the names of leaders and celebrities, if we give the names of contractor who built it with his address and number, I think quality of roads will improve immediately. Japan has made a special type of newspaper with seeds in them so they can be grown into plants after being used. Japan has got solution to each and every problem. This country never fails to amaze us. Cristiano Ronaldo on his mother. My mother has brought me up by sacrificing her life for me. She would sleep hungry at night but made sure that I had something to eat. We had no money and she worked 7 days a week to make me good enough to become a footballer. I dedicate all my success to her. Watching your favorite movies over and over is good for you. The repetition calms you because knowing the outcome of a story helps you to feel safe in an unpredictable world, and it comforts you by recapturing lost feelings. This young boy from Mizoram, India accidentally ran over his neighbor's chicken with his cycle. He took the chicken, ran to the nearest hospital, and with all the money he had, asked for help. I am laughing and crying at the same time. Robin Williams agreed to be paid $75,000 instead of his usual fee of about $8 million for his role in Aladdin because he wanted to leave something wonderful behind for his kids. German court rules that hangover is an illness and workers can be given sick leave for it. Blue icebergs are the sites that were previously underwater and flipped over. It's blue because of the lack of oxygen in the ice, and therefore it reflects light differently and appears of a blue colors. A Ukrainian engineer has unveiled a design of airplane with a detachable cabin. In the event of an emergency, the cabin breaks off, deploys parachutes, and floats passengers to the sea or ground safely. This will surely be the most important invention. Bajau people live in the middle of the sea, rarely go on land, have no nationality, no fixed abode, no money, and they go spearfishing without scuba gear. They don't even use oxygen tanks. A German and British airplane shot each other down in Norway during World War II. The crew met and helped each other survive. Two of them later visited each other many years after the war was over as friends. This is what 10 centimeters of dilation looks like. That 10 centimeters is how big a woman's cervix measures across during childbirth. This is why mothers deserve all the things. A 1-year-old girl trapped in a car was rescued by a little boy dressed as Batman. He was the only person small enough to fit in the window. In 2015, after being kicked by a driver, a stray dog returned with a bunch of his friends and proceeded to trash the car, chewing up the fenders and wipers. Someone called in a complaint on 13-year-old Jacqueline Faulkner, who opened a hot dog stand to pay his school clothes. Rather than shutting him down, the city of Minneapolis helped him get a permit and got him more business. More of this, please. In Germany, they give you 0.25 euros for every can or plastic bottle you recycle. It's a refund of a deposit you paid when purchasing the item. This is just one of the reasons the streets are so clean and wonderful incentive to recycle. We need this too. Boy helps a blind deer find food every day before school. The 10-year-old boy had been spotted by a neighbor walking around in the morning with this sweet little deer. It quickly became apparent that the deer was blind and he was leading it around to the various patches of grass in the suburban sidewalk. He just wanted to help make sure she could find food. Couples that cuddle can become addicted to one another. Symptoms of withdrawal can occur when apart as a result of the hormone oxytocin, the cuddling drug. This is a mysterious rock. The Al Nasla rock in Saudi Arabia looks like it's been cut off with a laser. The rock is estimated at being roughly 4,000 years old, and no one knows how it got to be like this. The type of skin on your lips is called mucosa, the same skin you can find at your anus. Because the lips and the anus are the two ends of the pipe called the alimentary canal. In Switzerland, public restrooms are lit with blue lights so junkies can't find their veins. The Japanese repair broken pottery with powder gold lacquer to highlight imperfections. The process is called kintsugi. The art of kintsugi teaches that broken objects are not something to hide, but to display with pride. Scientists lit a cave of natural gas on fire in 1971, expecting it to only burn for a few days. It still burns to this day. It has been nicknamed as the door to hell. Betty Robinson, an Olympic runner, was involved in a plane crash in 1931 and was wrongly declared dead upon first being discovered. She spent 7 months in a coma, and it took her 2 years to learn to walk normally again. In 1936, she rejoined the US Olympic relay team and took home the gold medal.